So what we are doing now is using a calculator to find the determinant of any matrix that's more than 2 by 2. So the first thing we need to do on our calculator is tell it to find a determinant. The way we do that, we hit the second button and then go to this button here where it says matrix in blue, and you see this menu. We're going over to math, and DET stands for determinant, so we're going to choose that one. And then our matrix is 3 by 3, so we need to tell our calculator to enter a 3 by 3 matrix, so 3 rows, 3 columns. We click OK, and then we enter the numbers in, so 0, 2, 1. The next row is 3, and then we have -1, and then 2, and then finally 4 and 0 and 1. And finally end by making the parentheses. We hit enter, and we see that our determinant is 14. So I will paste this over here, and then we'll circle the answer. So the answer for this one is 14. Let me just make sure that this is again in red. So here we have it. So this would be our answer to the first matrix. Okay, we're now going to do the same thing with the second matrix. So now again we have to tell our calculator that we want to calculate the determinant. So second, the matrix button, go over to math, and number 1 is the determinant. The dimensions of our matrix are 3 by 3. So we see that, we hit enter. We enter the numbers, 3, 4, and then -2. And 3, and 5, and 0. And then we have -1, 4, 1. Close our parentheses, hit enter, and we see our matrix is, or the answer is -31. So again, we'll paste this over here. Make that a little smaller. So we see our answer here is -31. So that is how we find the determinant using a calculator. Another thing we need to know how to do using a calculator is find the inverse of a 3 by 3 matrix. So first thing we need to do when we're finding the inverse is just enter the matrix in there. So alpha, zoom to get the dimensions. Again, 3 by 3. Enter in the numbers. So 2, 3, 1. And then the next row we have 3, 3, 1. And then finally we have 2, 4, 1. Enter them in. And then to find the inverse, we hit this button, this x to the -1 button, and then hit enter. And that matrix that appears is the inverse matrix. So again, I'll paste it over in here. So we see over here that this matrix, this whole thing right here, that is the inverse of our 3 by 3 matrix. For example 5, we're going to multiply the matrices to determine if they are inverses. So the first thing, the way we do that is we multiply A times B. So again, I'm just going to enter the two matrices right on the calculator. And again, first, these are 2 by 2. So again, entering the dimensions in. And then enter the terms. So we have 2, 0, 1, and 3. And then we need to multiply that by B. And again, B is also a 2 by 2 matrix. So again, now the first one is 1/2, so we get a fraction. So it is 1/2. We don't need that 0, we'll just delete that 0. And the next one is 0. The next one is -1/6, so negative. We want to tell it to enter it as a fraction. And again, we have 1/6. And then the last number here is another fraction, so I'm going to delete the 0 so we don't get that again. And then tell it to enter a fraction. And our fraction is 1/3. And then when we hit enter, we see that over here we get the identity matrix. we get the identity matrix there, but we also need to make sure when we do it in the reverse order, we also get the identity matrix. So what I'm going to do over here on the calculator is I'm just going to go up, and I am going to, if I can, highlight this step that we did, hit enter, it'll paste it down here. And what I wanted to do is I just want to delete this first matrix, because that's going to be easy to enter in. Entering it with a fraction was a bit of a pain. So if I go all the way over here to the beginning and I just delete that, I can delete the first matrix and then go all the way over to the end and then go times and then just enter that matrix again in the reverse order. So it's 2, 0, 1, 3. Hit enter with that one, and we see with that one I also get the identity matrix. And because I got the identity matrix when I multiplied them both ways, A times B and B times A, these first two are inverses. So let's go down to B and try the same thing now. So we'll clear this, and first we're going to multiply A times B. Again, it's a 2 by 2 matrix. So we have 2, 3, 7, and 10. We're multiplying that by another 2 by 2 matrix. So let's tell the dimensions, and then we have here negative 10 and 6, and then 7, and then here negative 4. And then when we multiply it, we get that matrix. So we see when we have this matrix here that we see that this number right here, that 2, is not part of the identity matrix. So in B, once we see one way it's not the identity matrix, we know these are not inverses. So we can stop right here and say that no, these are not inverses.